Now facing a bit of criticism for an upcoming primetime special on the president's health care plan. What's raising eyebrows isn't what they plan to cover, but where they're doing it and how that could affect their coverage. The special, set inside the White House, will include an interview with the president and the First Lady and a question and answer session in prime time with citizens that will be handpicked by ABC News. What it will not include is any input from Republicans or health care critics. Seton Motley with the Media Research Center is on this morning, and good morning to you. You say this is basically a home game for the White House. Explain that.
Well, and it's not just the prime time. They're broadcasting from the White House all day. Good Morning America, the primetime special, and Nightline after the primetime special. So this is an all-day home field advantage play for Obama and his position on health care.
And that was pretty much the way it played out throughout the afternoon yesterday. The big question is this: how much time will they give to critics of the health care plan?
Well, you know, we don't want to jump out in front and say we assume the worst, but we want to get out there and say it doesn't look good from the outside. I want to point out some things. First of all, the White House Director of Communications, whose job it is to get positive media for the White House, is Linda Douglas, who was a correspondent for ABC from 1998 until 2006. Additionally, you've got Charlie Gibson and Diane Sawyer hosting. In 1999, ABC had a 2-hour special given to Bill and Hillary Clinton after Columbine about gun control. And Charlie Gibson actually came at Clinton from the left, saying that he had a chance to roar on gun control, and he meowed. So there's this history of ABC kind of going as far left as possible with these specials and yielding time to Democrats when they won't yield time to Republicans.
With regard to Gibson and Sawyer, they're the ultimate gatekeepers of the facts during this program. And their reputations are online to make sure that they do it in a fair and balanced way. And believe me, people like you, we're going to be watching. What about the medical doctor for ABC, Tim Johnson? What's his history?
He is a long-term government health care advocate, a proponent on the air for universal government coverage, going all the way back to when Hillary Care was being debated in 1994. He was advocating universal government health care then. So he is in addition to Gibson and Sawyer, he is the lead reporter on this primetime special, and we know where he stands. He's chosen sides on this issue.
Well, he supports national health care, and he has said that. ABC is saying, in the end, no one watching, listening, or reading ABC News will lack for an understanding on all sides of the important questions. That's what the network's saying so far. In addition, the goal in picking an audience is not to come up with a room full of people who agree with one another, giving us the indication that they will find people who have disagreements with the White House plan. Now here's what I see from the network perspective. They've all been trying to find a way into this White House, and it started the night of the election night, and that was given to CBS in 60 Minutes. Excellent access for 60 Minutes into the inauguration day for this new administration. Then NBC is trying to angle for a way in, and what did they get? Last week they got 2 hours of prime time inside the Oval Office or inside the West Wing. Now it's ABC's turn to get their back scratched. This way the White House can slice up the pie and give a little piece of the pie to each three of the networks and say, okay, you should be satisfied now. Your view on that?
Well, yeah, well, you know, you talk about the NBC primetime special, which they reran twice almost immediately after it aired live. Bill Moyers of public television, no conservative Lyndon Johnson employee, said it was a pay-in. It was an open infomercial for Barack Obama on NBC. If he found it to be too biased, what do you think the average viewer would have done? Yeah, I think you might be right. The Obama coverage has been so overt and so positive that they're looking for any additional angle they can get. And the White House steno pool, otherwise known as the reporting pool, is looking for any kind of advantage they can get. And because Obama it's a seller's market, he can dictate the terms he wants to have to get access.
He's a ratings grabber so far. I mean, you saw the ratings for 60 Minutes when they put him on the air. They were huge.
Well, I think that, yeah, they were huge, but I think you may be suffering a little Obama fatigue. Remember Clinton fatigue? Well, Obama's gotten 10 times the coverage even Clinton got. So you may be witnessing some Obama fatigue. The ratings will be high. I'm interested to see if they will be as high as they were in January on 60 Minutes.
Well, listen, health care is a big deal for everybody. Let's be honest about that. And they will be watched very closely as to see whether or not all sides are represented. They say they will. We'll find out next week. Seton Motley, thank you for your time. For coming in today.
Thank you.